Curly, it's great to be joining you, and I'm very excited to be starting my debut with the mailbag. We're going to be having a look around the North Queensland sort of area as the carnival starts to heat up there. So we're going to have a look up there. We've got a bit of Sunny Coast and any other sport Curly might have up his sleeve. Great to be here, Curly.
Yeah, thanks for, not just joining us, but just taking over and hosting straight off the bat, Gab. We're very lucky to have you. We need a host. We always need someone to sort of pull us in the line and steer the ship a little bit. So very pleased to have you on board. So thanks very much for joining us. We're going to have a bit of a look at North Queensland. So obviously, I'm still doing, Brisbane and Southeast Queensland as a subscription with the mailbag and continue to do that. We're betting at the Gold Coast and Toowoomba and Sunny Coast on Saturday, this coming Saturday. But for the North Queensland stuff, which is basically Rocky to Cairns, you can find all that stuff that I do. It's all free. It's on the Dabble app. You can just download the app and follow me. My username is Dr. Curly on the app. So you can sort of follow along with what I bet with there. So Mackay is Thursday this week. It's sort of like the week before the big races start sort of kicking in at Rockhampton, and then the carnival moves north. So I found one that, it might be favourite in race 8, but I think it's going to lead and be very hard to beat. I should have got you to try and pronounce its name because I struggle. Ailshoo. Race 8, number 6, Ailshoo, I think you pronounce it. Graham Green. Malaya Castle gets on here. She claims the 2. It'll carry 52.5 kilos. Now, this horse sort of known around Southeast Queensland. It was a prolific winner and come down here and ran really well, I think, in the Cutest Jewel as a 2-year-old. Now, winner at Rocky 2 back when it led and won, and then last start at Rocky, it carried, and this wasn't a typo because I double checked on punting form. It carried 65 kilos last start when it led at Rocky and ran 4th to Isis Camilla. Now, so it literally drops, I quickly did the math with the calculator, I needed to, 12.5 kilo weight swing. It drops 12.5 kilos. From barrier 6, I think it leads at the very worst. It sort of lands outside the leader, which is, its racing pattern is much suited to Mackay, more of a leader's track as opposed to, say, someone like Rocky with that big straight, and the field's got plenty of time to run them down. I think all Malaya needs to do here is get this horse clean out of the gates and jump somewhere near the front, settle in the first 2, and just with that weight swing, it's going to be mighty hard to beat. And I made it the best of the day for me, race 8, number 6, Ailshoo. Now, Gab, we know from your work on social media, tipping horses, you're not bad at it yourself. So I think it's only fair that every time I'm tipping into something at a meeting, I know that you've done the form. Have you found anything at Mackay?
Yeah, so I didn't, I think great, but a Hooshoe, I'm not sure how to say it either. I thought, as you said, that weight swing, it's a good race here, and it might be stepping up a little, but yeah, massive amount of weight. I'm going to go to race 3, actually, and I know this is for this horse a little bit of a step up as well. It's number 7, bottom weight, Shadow Goddess. It's been racing enormous there of late. And just really finishing off, loving the track. 1560 is its ideal distance. Got North Africa in the race, So You Dream. Namazu is going well as well. But I just thought bottom weight, really like dropping the 3 kilos. I thought it could probably finish a place at least. And we're getting 440 the place there. So I think something a little bit each way probably won't hurt.
Yeah, I just had a look at its track stats. You're right, 2 from 2, track and distance. And you said it carried 57.5 last start, 57 last time, 58.5 the start before. So he won't know himself, hitting the line. And I think the other thing I did have, just having a quick look at that. I know a couple of those horses, North Africa in particular. Namazu, there's a couple of others there. They do run along a bit too. They go sort of hard going sort of horses. They like getting out and rolling along. So it should sort of set up a little bit for a chance for Shadow Goddess to at least run on, shouldn't it? So
yeah, I think it's worth a shot just for the $11 and $4.40 the place, I reckon.
Rightio. I better write that down, so I better have something each way myself. Very good.
I think we'll head up to the Sunny Coast. There's a nice meeting there, Sunny Coast Cup Day. I'm not sure if you've been there before, Curls, but it's always a bit of fun. You can go there in your thongs if you like, I believe. So
yeah, I've been to the races. I've been to the races a few times with you, Gavin. I know that you seem to enjoy the race meeting, no matter where it is, I'd reckon.
Look, yes, you can take me anywhere.
No, I'm not going this year. I'll be happily sitting at home betting away. I think probably the question mark over the meeting this week would be the weather. I know that there's rain forecast, the rails in the true, and if the rain does come, you'd anticipate the horses will be sort of getting away from the inside and heading down the crown of the track. I've sort of sorry.
You're right. No, I was just going to say, see what you were sort of looking at in the Winx Guineas there, and if you were worried about the rain was my question.
Yeah, well, I've settled on number 2, Battleton. I think it's probably the best of the favourites. It raced really well behind Kiss Some last start. Like, Kiss Some was a good winner. Battleton raced really well, and I thought Kiss Sum's probably going to go on to be better than just a Brisbane Winter Carnival horse. Battleton ran second to Marzu back last preparation. He's run 5th in the Coolmore behind Home Affairs. He just looks like a class above his rivals here. I thought, as for all the favourites on the card for the day, I thought Battleton was the best of them. Has a win and a minor placing from 2 goes on the soft track. Hasn't seen a heavy. So if a bit of rain does come and it stays in that soft track range, what time of that? That's about 4:45 in the Arvo. We'll see how the track plays. But if it stays in that soft range, I think Battleton's got a fair bit of class on him, and he's as good a bet as any of the favourites anywhere on that card on Saturday. You've had a look yourself?
Yeah, I have had a look in that race. Would you like me to, where would you like me to go?
Well, you can tip against me if you like, or if you found something anywhere else in any other races.
I think, yeah, I have. I always say, in your race there, I think you are right again in that he is the best horse. I thought I couldn't knock Majestic Colours wins of late. Also, I know he is stepping up, but yeah, I love seeing a horse just want to win like that. But my sort of each way again up there is going to be in race 5, and that's number 2, and that's Michael Nolan trained Northern Express. I just thought $16 here. I don't know if you've seen the run at Ipswich, but coming from that race, he was really tied up in the straight and just couldn't get out. And I thought he definitely had a bit more to give. He ran just behind Honeypot there, who's come on again last week to run second behind Tyresa, and a huge run. So I thought at $16, it's just worth seeing him, stretch out hopefully and not get caught in that traffic.
Well, you'd hope sort of obviously from the gate at the Sunny Coast, he's going to go back and get a bit of cover anyway and get his chance on a bigger track.
Yeah, and they're all out there as well. All the favourites and second favourites, they're 16, barrier 22, spiritualised and all that. Yeah,
I think there's a big chance that they'll run along a bit here too and stretch this field right out. So he'll get his chance to get into a decent spot. A bit of rain wouldn't hurt his chances either. Just looking at his stats, he's had the one go on the heavy, and he was a nice winner, beating all that pizzazz and Majorelle at Ipswich. That was 2 back. That was a good effort. So
pretty good each way chance anyway again. So we'll stick with him there.
You like a couple of roughies then?
Yeah, just today, just the way it's turned out here.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
So anyway, Curly, after all that, hopefully we found the team some winners. Look, I haven't had much of a look, but I will be tuning into the Wallabies game in Perth on Saturday night, and I think they're probably not a bad bet to win between 1 to 12. I think if you're for the rugby fans out there, should I say?
Plenty of them. Anything you can bet on, I think, is fair, isn't it?
Well, that's it. Yes.
That's Australia versus England on Saturday night.
Yeah, it should be a good game.
I'm just having a look at the price. Australia to win by 1 to 12, $2.70 at double.
I had to give you something short, didn't I?
It's in the best league. I was thinking, oh, well, Australia a favourite, 1 to 12. It must be like, $1.50 shot or something. And we're getting $2.70. Happy to be on.
Yeah, that is great. But
Oh,
no,
good.
very good. Well, I hope everyone has a good day on Saturday and Friday, especially, coming into the weekend, build a little bit of a bank
That's
for
the
everyone. And yeah.
And we'll be back next week, Gab. We'll probably not sure what day of the week we'll do the preview next week, but we've got, like I said, the Rocky Carnival getting closer, so we'll have a few more races to get over. And again, thanks for stepping in and taking over the show, and look forward to working with you again next week.
Yeah, no, thanks, Curly. It's great to be here.